Hello, whiskey lovers. Well, here we are in the second week of February, and it is delivery week, and it actually arrived on time. Alright, so we're going to be trying a Glenmorangie. Last time I had a Glenmorangie was last February, when it was the Whiskies Club Whiskey of the Month. I'm sure there is no pattern there. The last one we had was a 12-year-old in a Malaga cask, and this one is a 15-year-old in an American oak bourbon cask. Batch number 2. Okay, so to recap, Glenmorangie is also known as the Men of the Tyne, and it's a distillery in the Tyne, Rossshire, Scotland. It comes from a Gaelic name, Glenmorangie. I'm sure I've just butchered that. Also known as the Vale of Tranquility. Okay, so legends tell of alcoholic beverages being produced in the Tyne since around the Middle Ages. According to the Glenmorangie Company, the earliest record of production of alcohol at the Morangie farm is dated 1703. Apparently, the Glenmorangie estate was distilled in Scotland since 1843, according to the thing. Here we go. The former distillery manager, William Matheson, acquired the farm in 1843 and developed... he turned it from a brewery into a distillery. So they must have made beer. And then started making whiskey. Well, initially they made gin. But then they started making whiskies. There's a long history as it's passed hands. For some years, the Glenmorangie Company supplied whiskey for its production of its own brand of blended whiskey by supermarkets. That was for the Glenmorangie brand, which it sold off in 2009. Actually, I don't actually mind a Glenmorangie, but I have the single malts of those. Okay, so let's see if there's anything on my little club sheet. Okay, it's located a short drive from the distillery itself. Glenmorangie's Cadboll estate produces enough barley for a couple of weeks of production. So what we're holding in our hand is the fruit of so the barley comes from a single estate, the Cadboll estate. This is why it's the Cadboll estate edition. It was distilled in 2005. It's rested in American oak cask for 15 years. All right, let's give it a go. So this is done in ex-American oak bourbon casks. So it should give it a sweetness. Okay, so we have a nice, not very nice, golden, syrupy-like colour. Now it is very golden. Nice and dark. Nice fruity, zesty, orange-like smell. Maybe some apricots, honey and vanilla. It smells fantastic. Okay, that's nice and smooth. They have a very rich, syrupy taste. Oranges, a bit of lemon zest, peach, pear, hint of ginger, maybe some cinnamon. And there's a slight aftertaste of oak. Fantastic. Alright, so the Glenmorangie 15-year-old Cadboll Estate Edition. Highly recommended. This is obviously being a numbered batch. It's obviously a small run. I don't know if this was an exclusive to the club or not, but if you're interested in trying some really good whiskies, I really highly recommend joining the Whisky Club. We get your monthly whiskey. There's no pressure to buy. You can opt out any time. They've got heaps of really good add-ons. Yeah, and we got live tastings now on Facebook a couple of times a month. Until next week, Sante.